Oh, God.
Man.
The greatest quarterback to ever done.
Oh, no way.
Warm. We'll be watching tonight. Hey, did Jordan Love wear an Aaron Rodgers jersey or a Brett Favre jersey to a game?
I don't even know.
It was Brett Favre. You never saw that?
Well, of course, he's not going to wear an Aaron Rodgers jersey. Aaron Rodgers still plays.
So?
We'll
talk, Randall. We're going to talk about your Zay Flowers hit. Randall's on cloud 9 right now. We're brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors, and BetBucket, where you can find our picks. Me, Mike, and Tony, the Sports Nuts. Use the code NUTS25. $25 off your first month. Okay, let's talk about Randall's big hit. He had Zay Flowers to lead all receivers in yardage on Sunday, and it hit at 40-1. Dude, what can we say?
That's great. Yeah, that's outstanding.
Huge hit for him. Couple of grand for him. The name of
I actually kind of regret not throwing a little bit on that now that you look back and think about it. It's like, why not? Definitely regretting not doing that.
Very quickly, P.O., that is called the Sports Betting Zone. That song you just heard, written by me and Mike, performed by me. Thank you.
Yeah, Bob will perform it live for you somewhere on the corner. You'll probably find him.
Anyway, I can do all kinds of things. Mr. Heat, how about them Bears? Yes, it was a good win, PhD. Yes, it was a good hit, too, by Randall.
That's what's up.
You didn't write a damn thing. I'll be around. Okay, great. Great, Eric. You didn't have anything to do with writing a damn thing. You didn't do nothing. Now get out of here.
Stole it from him, man. Stole the song from him.
You're always wanting to take credit. Okay.
Yeah, you stole that right out of his.
Yeah. Have you ever heard Randall sing?
No, never.
He would sing in probably the key of Q flat or 2 major.
On his soapbox.
Yeah. All right. So, yes, let's talk about Bears too. Caleb Williams, I got to tell you, the kid's showing me something that I didn't think I was going to see.
Well, first of all, I mean, they're on a stretch here where they're playing Carolina and Jacksonville. And that's not to take anything away from him or say that he's, not making strides. It's just we need to see more out of the Bears before we're fully believing. And, I mean, they've done what they needed to do. They beat a couple of teams that they needed to beat, and they produced. You got to do that in games like that. You can't let those bad teams stick around, make it a close game. Chicago beat Carolina by what? 26 points. 26 points.
Yeah, 26 points.
Yeah, they beat Jacksonville, close to that mark. I mean, they did what they had to do. And now they got a bye week. So they're sitting good, 4-2 into the bye week. And, then they'll play Washington coming out of the bye. And then they've got a couple other winnable games, guys. Arizona, New England. Those are winnable games for Chicago. So they should be sitting in the mix.
PhD, that was written by a guy I know in Australia. And believe it or not, he got paid for that. He paid me for it. So he's that's hilarious.
Confidence builder. Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do. They'll get their bigger tests. And the good thing is that they're going to be feeling pretty good, having a good rhythm going with these games that they're playing. And when they do get tested, we'll see how it goes for them. They're definitely in the mix. 4-2 heading into the bye. Sign me up.
Well, I don't know. I still want to see more from them.
Well,
No
for
offense.
sure.
Yeah, no offense, Mr. Heat, but yeah, if they could be at least competitive against the Washington Commanders, then I'll believe into them being a competitive team. So
Yeah, and they've got 2 games with Minnesota. I mean, they haven't even hit the division yet, you know.
yeah, they haven't. No.
They've got 2 games with Minnesota left, 2 games with Green Bay, 2 games with Detroit. Then you throw San Fran in the mix there. They have them in the middle of all that, and then Seattle. That'll be their test right there. Is that stretch?
Yeah, the NFC North is surprisingly good.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely it is. But you got to win those games if you're the Chicago. If you want to have a chance, you got to beat Jacksonville and Carolina, take care of business. You got to beat the Rams, which they did. The one that they probably wish they would have had back is the Indianapolis game, probably. Losing to Houston,
Yeah.
you know, what do you expect? And they were in that game, but the Indianapolis game is the one they'd like to have back. But other than that, I think that if you're a Bears fan like Eric, you're fired up right now.
Absolutely. All right. Let's talk a little baseball here real quick. Dodgers are down 6-1. They had gone 30 scoreless innings, somewhere around there. And finally,
they hadn't gone scoreless. They were pitching scoreless.
Yes. Sorry, I misspoke. And the Mets scored 6 runs in 1 inning. Dodgers bats have not come alive yet. We'll see what happens. Big grand slam by Vientos. That kid is something else. I don't know where in the hell he came from, but he's been a pretty big part of what the Mets have done. I say this series goes 6 games with the Dodgers winning. What do you guys think?
I mean, I definitely think it's going at least 6 because I think the Mets are certainly going to win at least 1 game at home, right? They play 3 in a row. It's a 2-3-2 format. So the Mets are sitting right now where they've got 3 games at home in a tie series. They've stolen home field advantage pretty well. So, yeah, this thing's got 6-7 maybe written all over it. And, man, I don't know. I think the Mets may have destiny written all over them, guys. This seems to happen.
I've hit some big home runs.
Baseball. It happens in baseball a lot.
Guys. Big home runs by the Mets in these playoffs. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me a. Are you picking? Who are you picking?
Yeah, I'd say Dodgers are going to win the series despite what's going on right now.
I'm gonna stay with the Dodgers, but I mean, like I said, this is gonna
Dodgers Yankees.
It's gonna be interesting because there's gonna be a game that if the Mets get it that they shouldn't have gotten or something that could change everything, and if that happens, then you may be seeing New York in the World Series. You may be seeing a Subway Series.
Yeah, New York.
Yes.
That'd be something. That'd be something, I tell you.
Right, I mean, well, the Yankees have Bob and Jabari's Guardians. Bob and Jabari's Guardians, if you remember, they told me the Guardians would beat the Yankees in the playoffs.
Yeah, but now I've got a future on the Yankees, so I got to back up.
Oh, now you're backing up. Huh?
I got no choice.
Yeah. Well, remember, the Yankees won 4-6 against the Guardians. They dominated that division as well, the AL Central. They just beat Kansas City. Give me the Yankees.
Okay. Reversing his mindset on his lovely Titans. Maybe they need a number 1. Yeah, suffer with Levis. What do you have? 86 yards passing. I mean, come on.
We had them in our parlay. That big parlay did. We did not miss it by much.
We got 2 losses.
Two losses.
Cowboys and
Cowboys and the man, why'd we go with it? Didn't matter because we had Tennessee, but me and Jabari wanted to go with Denver. You guys liked the Chargers. Remember that came down to the coin flip, and the Chargers won. So that was a good call there. Man, we were close, boys. We were close.
Yeah, it could have all came down to the Jets tonight.
Yeah, that would have been something.
You guys would have actually been cheering for my Jets.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I like them to win tonight.
I cheered for your Chargers. You're not allowed to have two teams. I'm sorry.
No, you can. You're allowed to have as many as you want. Don't let Bob tell you different.
You're absolutely right, P.O. That home run by Alonso, that could be the destiny.
Bob doesn't even have a team, and he's still roots for 50 different teams and three different sports.
I have picked your Chargers twice this year to cover the spread. Both times they've won.
Oh, I picked the Chargers to cover the spread. Yeah, 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm against the Chiefs.
That's your team. The Jets ain't your team, dude. Jets are just a guy playing football that you like, okay?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's because I'm a Rodgers fan, and
it's not like you're a big Brees Hall guy going, all right, Brees, let's go. I don't see that. It's, Aaron's throwing the ball good. Or, oops, he threw another interception. One of those.
No, it's not like that. I want Rodgers to win a Super Bowl after all the crap that's gone on in Green Bay.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? You can wish in one hand and.
Well, yeah. It's at this point, it's just.
What do you do in the other hand, Bob?
The lotion in his hand.
Anyway. We picked the Jets, although I'm not on them tonight. So sorry.
You're on Buffalo.
Well, yeah, he was on. I remember him saying.
Yeah, I was on Buffalo because I don't believe that the Bills are going to lose 3 in a row, even though Randall admitted that they are going to lose 3 in a row. I think they're a better team than the Jets.
I'm going to go with the guy that just won a bet that was 40-1 odds and roll with what he thinks tonight, Bobby. Right. I think that right there will make my mind up.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
That's the thing is both teams are super motivated. That is what is kind of scary about picking this game. But I do think the Jets, though, are going to be just a tad bit more motivated. So I think that's why they will win the game tonight.
But, they're coming back from London, too, and it doesn't always bode well. I'm just saying.
Well, it was 8 days ago they played that game.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Have you seen teams though when they fired their coach? Not too long ago.
That's the angle Randall's going to go with, and I'm just going to tell you what I told him. I don't agree with that. It's not like hockey.
It happens.
Hockey is one sport that when you fire the coach, the next game they win.
Oh no, it happens in football too. Look at Carolina, not Carolina. Who was it? Just this year, who fired their coach and won after they fired their coach? Didn't somebody do it? Or was it? Or am I thinking of someone last year?
I think it was last year, but last year it was the Raiders. Might have been 2 years ago, but the Raiders, the Colts, and who else? I mean, well, yeah, you see it all the time.
You see it a lot. It happens a lot.
Yeah, they're motivated as hell because they're like, oh, they're gonna fire my coach. I might be next. So it's like,
I don't mind that angle at all. I think that's the way to go, and definitely in the NFL, that's a good angle to have. Favre stole $1 million. People fraud. Yeah, he did. Bob needs to rethink his love and support Aaron Rodgers. He's kind of a low life now, I hear.
Yeah, he took a lot of money.
That's what I hear. I mean, that's just what I hear.
He took money off the backs of 4 homeless kids. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, you can't support that. That's pretty sad, honestly. As a matter of fact, I think I may delete that image that he's got out of our little
line. Took Ty Johnson.
Johnson anytime touchdown last night at plus 750. Hell yeah.
Happens in basketball.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, I think it's a little bit of a controversial quarterback change. And, I mean, I thought the Saleh guy was really going to be the guy to turn it around for the Jets. Let's just face it. It's the Jets. They just don't turn shit around.
That's why I did kind of have a bit of doubts. I'm like, oh, Rodgers, why did you pick the Jets? But he wanted out of Green Bay, and he didn't have that many options. And like many analysts have said, if Rodgers would have gone to the 49ers, it would have gotten vetoed, which that's crappy.
Yeah.
No
Mr. Heat, no Cook. Yeah, I know. That's who I had him in the video. By the time I didn't look up on that news, so we're scratching that. That was in the video. I had Breece Hall and Cook. That's what Mr. Heat said. He picked up Johnson last night at plus 750 before we found out Cook was gone. So he's sitting with some insane closing line value, I would imagine, right now. And
yeah,
that's probably
you'd still get him at plus 330.
Well, yeah, but plus 750 is
I know, it's crazy.
That's a hell of a that's some good closing line value there on that play. So yeah, let's root for him to get in for Mr. Heat. That would be nice.
Absolutely.
I love CL.
Now he has Parkinson's. Oh damn. Well,
he does. Yeah.
I didn't know that, and that sucks. But
yeah.
You shouldn't steal from kids, though, either, and be a thief. So,
I mean, I understand liking the person as a player, not liking them as a man, but
sure.
There you go. Eric's saying it like it is. A-Rod got that man fired. He was doomed before the season.
Yeah, I disagree, but I mean, is the season? It could be. We'll see. Well, let's see what happens tonight. If they beat the Bills, I think that will go a long way.
Yep. Yeah, that definitely. This is definitely a big game for the Jets and for Buffalo. You don't want to lose 3 in a row. But guys, when we came into the season, we didn't think Buffalo. We thought Buffalo would be worse. Why did we overreact to 3 games in and crown them as the best team in football? And I mean, were they really that good? No. I mean, we're seeing it now. They're really not that good of a football team. Josh Allen has had a great season to start. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done a hell of a job. I mean, he's yet to throw an interception yet. So, I mean, it's not like he's losing the games for him, these last 2. They just don't have that good of a team, and we're starting to see it.
Well, hang on here 1 second. Their defense to be, but the Jets have only scored 93 points, guys. Okay, 93 in this league. If you look up and down, that's not very good. Okay, as a matter of fact, there's not one team in the NFC that has scored less than 93 points. All of the teams in the NFC have scored.
Yeah, I mean, the Jets have struggled.
They can't put the ball in the friggin' end zone.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna happen.
Well, I mean, that's why they lost to Denver. I mean, yeah, I mean that's you. The Jets are definitely not looking good right now to start the season. Certainly, they're 2-3. They're below 500. There's not been a game that you looked at and thought, "Wow," But I think there's more upside for the Jets than the Bills, and I think we may see them go in opposite directions now. The Jets should trend to where we thought maybe they would be, and same with the Bills. Just my thought.
I agree with Eric here. You're 1 game out of first place, and you fired the coach. But evidently, it got a little bit crazy there, and they had to escort him out. He was escorted out of the building.
That's right. I read about that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Allen
tonight may be the night. Yeah, tonight may be the night. I mean, he's going to throw one eventually, and
he gave up 3 interceptions to the Jets last year at home. And I think that's a good bet. I'd say if you're betting.
Yeah, I think that probably is. Yeah, I think that is.
I do too.
I do like possibly Shakir tonight. Dell, yeah. I mean, it sounds like that's the route you're going to take, but I mean, let's take a look at it, man. New Orleans came into this year supposedly with a really good defense. They just gave up 51 points to Baker Mayfield. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Well, you say that like Baker's. I mean, you ain't.
Are you kidding me? 51 points?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's not good. But
252 yards rushing. That is unacceptable for any defense in the NFL. You do not give up, especially without having a star running back. It would be one thing if you were up against Derrick Henry, but come on. That was a joke, a total joke.
Yeah, you say that like Baker Mayfield is trash.
I know. I mean, come on, give the guy credit.
I don't like him. I never have, so I can say what I want. If I don't like a guy, I don't like him.
But you don't like him as a person or a player?
I never did like him as a player, period.
Okay.
Lazard, Garrett, Brees, all getting TDs.
You just keep hating, Bob.
I can hate as much as I want.
Yeah.
On his way to fire Hackett, but got fired in the process of doing so. Yeah, probably. Because he's a big boy. I don't think you'd be messing with him in a dark alley. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
I don't really want to mess with anybody in a dark alley, to be honest. Doesn't sound like any type of good time.
Okay.
I can't imagine what kind of fun I would have there.
It's a phrase, okay?
I know. They used to say that back in the 50s, didn't they? I know. I've heard the phrase. I will say that, but not one I hear every day.
No, I didn't like Baker Mayfield because of all his commercials. He was more worried about that than playing ball in Cleveland.
Well, that is true. I do. Yeah, he had more commercials than victories in the NFL. Like I'll give you that. But in Cleveland, yes, he was bad. But ever since he went to the Rams, he's found his groove, and he's been good with the Buccaneers.
I mean, he's been good with Bucks because he's got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin to throw the friggin' ball to.
So what?
Yeah, you need people around you.
Baker's ball. Yeah, right here. I mean, sum it up. If he's not Kurt Warner, Bob don't like him. Yep. I mean, that's
P.O. Hey, P.O., I'm about to get P.O.'d.
Yeah.
Good. It won't be the first time and it won't be the last. We know that. I'd rather be, well, I won't say it.
I mean,
whatever.
Whatever,
Bob's
dude.
head to explode.
Whatever, dude. Now, here's the deal. I want to know what you guys think of this market because they've been popping up on EV all day long. Yeah. Under 0.5 goals first 10 minutes. Saw 4 of them up there already.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind that market.
Is that our hockey's equivalent to the Nerfy?
Kind of.
In a way, yeah. I guess.
Kinda, not like, I mean, I guess you could relate it to that, but because certainly you can't compare it first period, because that's a 20-minute period, and that 20, an inning is way quicker. You just need 3 outs. Usually one inning is not going to last as long as a period. I mean,
no,
but that's kind of, so that's
10 minutes on the clock in a hockey game, might be close to the time it takes to, play a
that may be about as close. Yeah, that may be equivalent to what you would consider that, but I don't know. Early on here, we'll see. I mean, I think it's worth getting on some of them, man, seeing how they do.
I will. Absolutely, you got to have talent. No two ways about it. Mike Evans cost me $1,500 by not scoring and getting injured yesterday. So,
yeah.
I really don't. Here's what I got to say about football. Okay, I won $150 something the other day in an ATD parlay. Okay, that's fine. But other than that, the NFL sucks. I mean, it really is not a good league. With what they're doing with this league now, they've got this kickoff rule, which in concept is great. And if they did it in the UFL, the UFL's got their shit
How
together.
ironic. Yet we're sitting here talking about it and betting it every day. And we got a football background. I mean,
well,
Bob, you couldn't have contradicted yourself any more than
whoa.
Whoa, yourself.
The NFL's a joke means I can't bet it? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Why would you want to bet it if it's a joke?
Because you know what? I like
you don't know what to say to that, do you?
No, I like funny things.
Mute this guy. Mute him, Justin. Mute his channel.
Mike, everybody's going to bet the NFL. Okay? Now get out of here with that. I don't even know why you said that.
Because I don't know why you said that
because
you
I don't
bet on something you
Randall says the same shit. The NFL is a joke. You said the NFL is a joke. Why do you bet it?
I never said it was a joke.
Oh, you have to.
No.
Yes, you have. My God, everybody has said it's a joke.
Here's some EV plays. I want to get to some EV plays. How about Jets first half money line? Thoughts?
Go for it. You guys are the Jets fans here. Go for it.
What do you think, Justin?
That's a tough one because I feel like the Jets tend to struggle to get their wins. That's why they usually overget them. But so that's why in the middle of the half they're always struggling to put up points. But yeah, I think if it's an EV play, you can roll with it, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we like them for the game. Hell, why not come out and get to them early here? Looks like that's on BetMGM. There was a player prop there that I was looking at. I think that was Keon Coleman.
I just think that the Jets have no shot in hell of dominating the Bills. That's why it's a tough one to pick. But
I did take Garrett Wilson over 59.5 receiving yards. That's probably hitting, right?
I'd say so. Yeah, he's been very underwhelming. Now that there's a new coaching change, they got to get him the ball.
Yeah,
they got to get it to him.
Yep. And all we need is yards out of him. It doesn't matter if he gets in the end zone or not. We just need yards. Throw him the ball and let him get a bunch of them every time he catches it.
Yeah.
We'll take that. Yeah, I'll jump on that one. This Keon Coleman under 2.5 receptions. Actually, low-key like this one, honestly. Definitely like this one.
Yeah, he's been underwhelming too. So I think, and he's only a rookie. So yeah, you can roll with that.
Yeah, I think I will. That's on Fliff. Looks like 6-3 Mets now.
Oh, Dodgers got 2 runs. Nice.
Got 2 runs in the 6th, heading to the bottom of the 7th. So the Dodgers are going to try and get some late inning magic going again. I'll tell you, if the Dodgers do come back and win this game, that the Mets are done. I mean, they're done. You blow a 6-0 game, everything's going your way. I get they got 3 games in a row at home, but if the Dodgers just got to win one of them 3, and then they get to go back home up 3-1. I mean, no, you don't want to do that.
No, absolutely not. No.
Yep.
I think that Breece Hall one is pretty good.
It looks solid, yeah, and it's actually plus 115 now.
That's up one attempt from what it was this morning. It was 13.5.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I still like it. I still like it at 14.5.
Okay.
Definitely like it more at 13.5, but that's all right. Usually the early bird gets the worm there. Or in this case, the bet. Yeah, that's what we'll roll with for this game. Guess I could see if there's anything in this Yankees game that we could hit. Give it a refresh. Man, it is not recognizing that I've switched my filter.
You're probably going to have to put a new one in.
No, I shouldn't. It does this sometimes. Let's see if it switches over now. It did, but we only have one bet. And it's the first 3 innings, run line, Guardians plus a half. First 3, not first 5. No thanks. No thanks. I'll pass.
Guys doing any good in the NHL so far this season?
I only did one bet so far.
Yeah, I haven't hit a whole lot yet.
Yeah. It's been kind of a weird start. I mean, the Oilers are 0-3. I was tempted on taking the puck line against the Flames. Thank God I didn't do that. But
well, remember Edmonton did that last year. They started out awful. I mean, they dug themselves in a deep hole. Matter of fact, what did they start off last year? Didn't they start off like over 10 games under 500 for sure? I mean, they were in a deep, deep hole. Didn't they lose like their first 7 games or something? 8? I don't remember. But I know they started off awful last year, so don't know that I would be worried early in the season for them yet, but if you're an Oilers fan, you're definitely not liking that.
By the way, 2 games played in the NHL today. Florida beat Boston 4-3. Ottawa beat the Kings 8-7 in overtime. 15 goals in that game. And New Jersey beat the Utah Hockey Club 3-0. There's Randall's Jersey team. Doing fairly good to start the season. Only team to play 5 games. They're 4-1.
Yeah, good start for them. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm still not sure how I feel. I mean, they're definitely improved and they're definitely going to be in the mix, but I'm still interested to see how the Rangers do.
yeah, I was thinking about putting the Rangers and the Avalanche money line in a parlay today. That's what
I mean. I don't dislike it. If you're Colorado, you got to get a win here, and
yeah, Colorado's winless, so
yeah, they got to get a win here at home against the Islanders. Got to get one here. Although the Islanders, there's times they can be a lot to deal with, man. I mean, you can outshoot them, but they're defensive and they're scrappy and they really slow the game down. But
so this is the thing that you need to be concerned about if you're an Oilers fan. Okay, I want you to hear me out, Mike. Okay, The Oilers have played 3 games, lost all 3. They've scored 3 goals, and they've given up 15. That's an average of 5 goals given up a game, and only scoring 1. Their defense may be in a little bit of trouble, and I don't think. First of all, I don't think they're going to be in the Cup Finals. I just don't. I see Dallas.
I don't think they will either. I don't think Edmonton goes back to the Stanley Cup Finals either. I like Dallas or Colorado, but I mean, we see the slow start Colorado's having, so same could be said for them right now.
Right, exactly. So, all right. Well, you know what? That takes care of tonight's show. Got things to do, people to see, and then I got to watch a stupid football game.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I have to make money.
You don't have to watch it to make money.
Yeah, I do. Because I'm gonna bet on them next plays. You know.
Oh my goodness, you. Yeah. Jeez.
Rogers to throw an interception.
You actually got that bet, or are you just trolling?
Trolling,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm giving you shit is what I'm doing. Come on, you ought to know that by now. We'll see you later, folks. Actually, I've been really nice to you lately. Don't push it.